This is KCCK's Culture Crawl. I'm Dennis Green, and Jason Alberty is my guest today. Jason is with SPT Theatre in Cedar Rapids, among, about a half dozen other things, but we'd be here all day if we just listed all of your activities. So we'll stick with SPT. First off, we were talking off mic a few minutes ago. I saw your show, which was just this past weekend, and it was fabulous.
Thank you.
It's you call it Tales from the Writer's Room. For those who aren't familiar, and it's music and original sketch comedy, and just a delightful evening.
It's a blast. It's a blast. And I believe someone else in the room will be our guest writer for the next show.
Funny we should bring that up. Yes. And I was just blown away and totally honored that you guys wanted me to help with the next show. So, very much looking forward to Through the Looking Glass.
Right, and we're looking forward to working with you, too.
Coming up at the end of October. So, hopefully a couple of my words will make it into the show.
I'm sure they will.
So, but between now and then, we've got other stuff going on because you guys have really expanded the last couple of years. And we've talked about this before, but over the last few years, you've really expanded your programming from doing just a few of the signature music and variety shows every year to doing some different events,
right,
like the two that we're going to talk about.
Right, absolutely. SPT's mission is to find ways that we can pay professional and non-professional actors and writers and musicians in a town that doesn't do a lot of paying of that. And we've really been able to expand our offerings for those creatives.
So you've got another PoJam coming up.
We do. October 3rd, we have our third PoJam. It's the new Bo PoJam featuring Aqui Ingi. It's going to be at Lion Bridge down in Czech Village. And the doors will open at 7 for beer, their locally brewed beer and food. And then the show will start at 8 o'clock. We've got some good names already lined up. LeVar Davis Kidd, some of you might know
LD.
him. Yeah, he's a dancer and singer. And
known more as a dancer and a singer than as a
right.
poet.
He also happens to be a killer poet.
Stepping out a little bit.
I
like
think
it.
that'll be pretty good. Also, we've got David Dewar, who's coming back from our first show. And we've got this new kid. We always like to do an up-and-comer. And we've got this young lady from Jefferson High School named Zara Al-Abdul Rasul. And according to Aqui Ingi, she is not just the real deal, but this is a direct quote, she's pretty freaking solid. So I'm very excited to see her. Also, original music, everything is underscored. That's one of the things that makes this a really interesting event.
This is a show. It's not just an open mic or even pick these three people and have them come up and read their poetry. It is, it's a rehearsed, it's kind of a juried thing.
Absolutely.
They, work to pair it with the music to really make it a program.
Yeah, absolutely. Aqui really knows what's going on with the show, and it is a fabulous evening of humor and poignancy with the music interwoven into the spoken word. And we've got Craig Erickson coming back to play the guitar, and Gerard Estee and Greg Cans are going to round out the band. So it should be a really good night.
Pretty fair musical lineup, too.
And our first two sold out pretty quickly. So we're pretty sure this one's going to sell out, too. It's a small venue. We can only have about 125 people there. But you can get your tickets from the SPT website, spttheatre.org. And you just click a ticket, and it'll take you there to purchase at $15, and they are limited.
Okay. Well, and we're kind of taking this out of order. My apologies for that. I was thinking PoJam, but that's actually the second. You've got the new play is week before.
That's right. Coming up on September 25th and 26th at CSPS is an original script written by SPT's own Mary Sullivan. It's called Primrose Wells. It'll be directed by Angie Toomson and starring K. Michael Moore and Olivia Fritsch, along with Lynn Strutman. It's a really interesting script that takes place at a newly defunct carnival freak show.
Oh, okay.
At the turn of the century in the Southwest. And it's a love story, and it's a bit of a mystery, And I think it's going to be a really good show.
Yeah, she's the drama director at Franklin Middle School.
I believe that's
right.
correct.
Yeah, so she knows all about Freak Show.
That's right. That's right. Dabbling in middle school, absolutely.
And Angie Tombson is one of our finest area directors,
Without a doubt.
So
and she's very busy. So we got really lucky to get her to head this show.
Yeah, that is great news. So again, we've got two things coming up, end of the month, beginning of next month. Let's do them in chronological order.
Absolutely.
So the new play.
The new play is Primrose Wells by Mary Sullivan, directed by Angie Tombson. It's going to be at CSPS on September 25th and 26th. You can get your tickets, $10 advance from CSPS. Their website is legionarts.org, or you can phone them at 319-364-1580, or you can just show up, $13 at the door. Then our second show is the new Bo PoJam number 3. It's called Brick and Mortar. It's going to be about house and home and other things that involve brick and mortar. The new Bo PoJam featuring Aqui Engie. It's going to be at Lion Bridge Brewery in Czech Village on October 3rd. You can get your tickets from spttheatre.org. They are $15, and they are limited.
That's right. This one will sell out. So if you're interested in that, go to the website and get on that right away. All right. Well, Jason, thanks so much for coming in. Looking forward to the rest of these events and the rest of the SPT season, and maybe a few of my scribbles.
I hope so. I think it'd be great.
I'm looking forward to getting a chance to work with you guys. Thanks again, and good luck with all these events.
As always, a pleasure speaking with you.
A few other things going on this weekend as well. Bob Stewart has that calendar for us now.